Okay, today we're jumping right into a really interesting and urgent job opportunity. We're talking about the head of assessment role over at Gulf Model School in Dubai. So yeah, the school is Gulf Model School in Dubai, and the position is head of assessment. And I want you to notice that word right there, urgent. This tells us they're not just casually looking, they really need to get the right person into this key academic role, and fast. So, if you are an education leader, maybe you're already in Dubai, or you're looking to make a move, and you're thinking about your next big step. Well, this might just be for you. Let's really break down what this is all about. First things first, let's talk about the opportunity itself. What does the head of assessment actually do on a day-to-day basis? Well, at its heart, this role means you're the one in charge of the school's entire assessment system. You'll be managing everything, from planning big external exams like the CAT 4, all the way to coordinating how the school participates in international benchmarks. But a huge part of your job is going to be diving deep into data analysis and really shaping the school's standards for grading. Now, you're going to see this term KHDA a lot. For anyone who might be new to the education scene in Dubai, think of the KHDA as the government's quality control. This is a big deal because it means your data analysis isn't just for internal reports. Nope. It's actually critical for meeting some really tough government standards, and it directly affects the school's official rating. So, keeping all those responsibilities in mind, what kind of person is Gulf Model School looking for? What skills and qualifications do you need to have? Let's take a look. Okay, for the basics, you'll need a degree in education and a solid 3 to 5 years of teaching experience under your belt. And here's an interesting little detail. They actually prefer someone with a background in ICT or math, which, when you think about it, makes perfect sense given how much data analysis is involved. And it probably goes without saying, but top-notch analytical and coordination skills are an absolute must. And here we go. This is probably the most important thing on the list. UAE experience is required. This isn't just something they'd like to see, it's a non-negotiable. They'll expect you to hit the ground running with a real understanding of the local education system, especially that KHDF framework we just talked about. So when you're putting together your application, you need to draw a straight line between what they're asking for and what you've done. You see, the responsibility is to analyze student data, so your CV needs to scream, I have strong data analysis skills. You have to connect the dots for them. So if you've been nodding along and thinking, hey, this sounds like a perfect fit for me, let's get to the most important part, how you can actually apply. The good news is it's pretty straightforward. First step, get that CV updated. You'll want to make sure you're really highlighting your experience with assessment, with data, and of course that all-important UAE teaching background. Once it's ready to go, the final step is just to email it. And here's the email address you're going to need. It's hiring@gmsdubai.ae. I'll just leave that up for a second so you can jot it down. You'll definitely want to double-check the spelling before you hit that send button. The school's message here is really simple, but also pretty powerful. Join our academic team in Dubai. This isn't just about getting a new job. It's a real chance to step into a major leadership role in one of the most exciting cities in the world. So I guess the final question is really for you. Are you the person who's ready to lead assessment at Gulf Model School? If you've got the skills, the experience, and that drive, this could be an amazing next step in your career. Good luck.